For the first time in what seems like forever, Matt.
All right, face-off beginning the action this afternoon. Joe. Turnover. Pervert tries to swing it in, comes off a lineman's skate, and comes right back out. 2-on-2 forming for the Swarm, and a good move there, and a shot in. Who was that masked man there? That was that Polizov? With some long passes here, but that one works, and then it goes up to Orr. Orr's got a wrister and a heavy one, and a shot in. Dodwell, survived. And the big man Mawson comes up from defense. Good move, just over the crossbar, but that was an excellent, dangerous shot by the Swarm. Looking very dangerous to start with here, now that Mawson and his flowing mullet are involved. Good hit taking Mawson off, good hip check. Kozak with a wrister. Back to Fontaine. He tries to get it around, but is turned over. Mawson getting it out, and Mawson telling Fontaine who's boss around here. Fontaine membership. We are back underway in this second period with the long shifts. Orr loses that face-off, and the Swarm get going to go one up early, but not yet. And Simon with it, missed right out in front. Good save by Carey. And I think it's Dallimore getting to Pervert here. And 3-on-2 here. Dallimore with the wrister off the post. Rung the bell. Looks like Commons trying to play up on it with Hopkinson, but Hopkinson gets to it and throws it in the corner, but it does go out back to Commons. One and done. Flips it in the side of the net. Well, the Swarm are going to keep at this, even though they're kind of playing against a high box, and that zone eventually works. Oh, and a shot! Hopkinson with a goal. Carey never saw it as it goes over a bunch of bodies, and a good shot, getting it just over the pile.
The Swarm are creating opportunities so well there in the offensive zone. They've got the pipe, they've got it round, and you see the little toe drags and the little moves they pull off in the middle of that to send the Devils scrambling. You saw guys like Josh Lowe.
Little turnover shot by Bull, but he can't do much with it. Polizov with a shot right out in front. Fantastic defense.
My goodness.
And a 4 shots. How
does that stay out
in? What a great defensive sequence. Polizov completely robbed there. And the Devils pulling off a minor miracle, keeping that puck out of the goal. Mawson with it, takes the shot, and that gets deflected up in the netting, and boy, do they need a break. And for the first time, the Swarm kind of set up with a zone in front of them, and an easy goal. An absolutely easy goal with defenders out of position for the Devils. And it is 2-0, the Swarm with a big goal as that one-timer comes across the slot and nobody's home.
Yeah, that's just blown coverage on the Devils there. You can't allow that. You can allow the shot from the high slot there, but you can't allow it to be completely unchecked as it was.
But Vortnoff holds and skates and circles and holds onto the puck and getting everybody set up for a good run here to start the last 2 minutes of this period. Big hit there. And a goal. Everybody worried about Mawson getting decked there, and 2 passes away and an easy goal with a defensive lapse for the Red Devils. 3-0 the score. We're down 3 goals, and that's a tough one to come back from. They're going to have to start showing some offensive prowess here and taking some shots to get back in this game.
Yeah, that's also not really good enough in your own end, Matt. Everyone's worried about Mawson there. They don't see the pass coming across, and the Devils looking a little listless here in the last. They're closing 2 minutes of the second period here.
Carry back to the Swarm, back out to neutral. And a big shot and a goal. It's just a wide open game for the Swarm right now with, I think that was Kozak with a goal there. That just is not what we're used to seeing here. This feels Red Devils of old, with Botany just having their number.
Yeah, you see Botany's come to play today, Matt. We see their season's on the line with this game, and they're showing it right here.
But the Red Devils need to put something together quickly. So here we go. Bull with it, and he wins the face-off for the Devils as we start the third.
Canterbury Red Devils
So look,
taking Apps off that line, splitting up the offense, trying to get something working.
Yeah, Apps and Eden have been they have not added up to the sum of their talent together. That's an option for Dodwell, and a shot in by Lowe. Lowe can't get it. Harrison holds on. That's where a 2-goal lead or a 3-goal lead was just one enough. And that's what we need to break up here. And wow! I just had to ask. That's all it was. Chris Eden with a big slap shot. And that finally beats Grace Harrison to her left and makes this a 4-1 game.
He's showing you right there why he's the all-time NZIHL points leader there, Matt. He just walks that one in, winds it up, lets it go, beats Grace Harrison clean, 4-1 game at 10 minutes 40.
He needed both of these. Good hit in the corner there. And as that puck sits behind Carey, we're right out in front of goal. There it is. That was Winston Lee.
The man who got his bell rung on there a few seconds earlier.
Sure did. And that puts an exclamation point on this win for the Swarm today. 5-1 the score is how we're going to finish up. I think it was pretty well wrapped up anyways, but that one's going to bother a few defenders, I think, on that one. And it's going to be a quick turnaround.